You know, there's a really good song by the Spin Doctors. I don't. It's called Margarita, and just anytime now I think of margaritas, I think of that song, and I just really like that song. It's really catchy, and pick up my kids in a Jaguar, drop 'em off in the Mercedes Benz. When you look over your shoulder, you're gonna see me through a different lens. Do-do-do-do-do. And then the chorus is, 'cause revenge is sweet, but success is sweeter. Take the salt from my wounds and put it in my margarita. I'm the new kid in the candy store. By the time you want me back, I won't want you anymore. See, I don't know, that was always just, I just like that song. I went through a period where I just played it on repeat, like nonstop. I forgot to go to the intro. Okay, so margarita cookies. Um, Marguerite cookies. Ugh, margarita cookies. Ugh. So they come in the vanilla and chocolate, and of course, since the chocolate's the better one, they put less chocolate in there. But they did, for like a small period of time, do an all chocolate bag, and it was like, why did you stop it? People would only want to buy that anyway. Like, just the chocolate one's 10 times better than the vanilla one anyway. Just sell those. Just sell those. Bring it back. So I'm watching Raw right now, and I realize it's 11 o'clock, and I forgot to do my video because you asked me a question about it, and the Superstar shakeups, they're kind of making stupid choices. Iconics lost. They're champions, and they lost to Naomi and Bailey. Finn lost to Andrade. The champs are like losing. I'm on the Becky match right now. I hope they don't make her lose. But it does stink that the bachelor parties are all around the playoff time. Um, you're gonna be the one holding us back, as opposed to my brother Alan, who barely even wants to play the thing anymore. To begin with, I guess. So Notre Dame, the cathedrals, was on fire today, and that was crazy. Crazy looking at that stuff. The spire fell off, the roof collapsed. But I was reading some guy posted from France saying, they were doing construction on the spire, and they had taken all the stone statues off, so those are safe. And there was damage to the wooden frame of the ceiling, I believe he said. But I mean, that's from the 13th century. The rest of it's from like the 19th century. Like, or it's the other way around, I think. But anyway, there's stone foundation or whatever that's still good. So it's still standing. It didn't fall down. It didn't burn down. Just a bunch of it burned off. So they can fix it. It's not like, this is what I read. I didn't look too much into it after that, but it's still crazy. I saw pictures. It's pretty crazy. I've never been there. I've never flown, but I've never flown overseas, so I've never been to France. But I would have loved to see it, and now I'll never be able to see it as it was. I will only ever see it as it will be. To get to your question was I not allowed to watch certain things? I was not barred from watching anything, to be honest. Growing up, I used to watch pretty much anything, especially if my brothers. I mean, I'm sure my parents didn't want me watching certain things, but as far as not letting me watch them, I don't think I was ever in that situation. Like, my brothers would be watching something, and I would be watching there, and they would say, get out of here. Not because they didn't want me to watch it, they just didn't want me there. But, I've heard things like, oh, my parents never let me watch Power Rangers because it was too violent. And it's just like, let your kids be kids. Let them watch the stuff. If they grow up to be shitty, that's on you, not on TV. But, my mother is neurotic, was neurotic, and she was very skeptical about letting me go places outside of the house. We make this joke about how we weren't allowed to cross the street by ourselves until we were like 14 or 15. And it's a little over exaggerated, but if you watch the Goldbergs, the TV show The Goldbergs, the Beverly Goldberg on that show is like my mother, almost to the T. But there was a time where I was riding. I don't remember if you were there, but the group of friends back in elementary school, I believe, we were riding our bikes because I was finally allowed to like ride my bike. We were going to go to, I think Burger King, and we got a few blocks away and past the elementary school that I went to, and I asked if we were in Belleville because I had no idea where we were. So that's how sheltered I was. So my question of the day is, did you watch Raw? By the time you finish that video for today for you, did you watch SmackDown? What is your least favorite thing that they did with the shakeup? Because they've made some choices. They split up Sanity. They changed the War Raiders name to the Viking Experience. They brought them up from NXT, and they were tag champions in NXT, so they just kind of stripped them of the titles and brought them up. They didn't split up Alistair and Ricochet, as far as I know, on Raw. So, but what are your thoughts about this year's shakeup? I'm not a fan so far. Usos on Raw is cool. That's probably the only cool thing. But it depends on who they have on what, and I don't know. WWE is kind of crappy now. That's why everybody's going to AEW. I wasn't really like into AEW until recently. They're making all these stupid changes, and Vince should know better. He should know that everybody's just going to leave him. But whatever. Yeah, so that's my video for the day. Late. I gotta get this up before 12. So, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Leave us a thumbs up. Leave us a, ring the bell for notifications. Subscribe. Share. Sunny and share. You can follow me on Twitter at 90s Guy Tom. You can follow Kevin on Twitter at 90s Guy Kev. Follow both of us on Instagram at the 90s Guys. Kevin's recording his video Tuesday. I'm recording my video Wednesday. I'm going to try to record my Wednesday video earlier because Kevin is driving back to Jersey Thursday. We will be on the same street for our 100th video on Friday. And we have something cool to show. I think I might make another video at some point. Just, hyping it up. But until then, you'll see me next time. Stop recording.